should probably find Stacy's notebook before I go anywhere. That notebook could end racism. I have to find it. Looks like I can't leave the room until I find that dumbass notebook.
Guys, I don't know where this fan is from. Everyone asks me, I don't know. It's just been there since I was like 5 years old. My crib was literally in this room. I haven't left this room since I was born. You know, the richer somebody is, the slower they hug. You know what I mean?
Darling, oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Yes, of course, welcome. We're so glad to have you. You look absolutely divine this evening. Of course, why not? How are the children?
So, I heard you two are dating. Oh, for a while now. That's really interesting. Especially because you two are completely different people. I mean, Jason here is the star of the football team and somehow graduated Harvard before he even got in, and you're you. I don't know, it's just a weird match. If anything, I don't believe it. Nope, it's just too weird of a coincidence. You want to know what you could do? If you really are dating each other, why don't you two kiss? Yeah, what do you say, folks? Why don't the most popular boy in school and the nerd girl kiss? I mean, if they're in a relationship, it obviously shouldn't be a problem. Do it. Kiss each other. Like lovers.
Guys, producer cuts off when you scream. Watch, ready? You can't hear anything. It cuts off immediately. Watch, ready, again.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy. All right, take it easy.
This couldn't be worse.
We just started. What are you talking about?
I give up.
Oh, it's so
What
fun.
happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry.
You gotta watch this. Okay, she's a foreign exchange student and she's staying at this guy's house. Ready?
You're one of my best friends. You're really beautiful and kind and an amazing girl. And I think Sappy just... She what?
And then the girlfriend walks in. Alright, she walks in and this line, woo, okay, look.
We live together. Oh, trust me. She's made that very clear. From the looks of things, you two share a room. Maybe even a bed.
This is a lot! Woo! Alright. You know when schools do like the morning news thing and like kids tell like what's gonna happen that week throughout school and the weather, whatever. Anyway, in like 3rd grade, one of the children anchors decided, I don't want to do this anymore. So he left. So what they did to choose fairly who's going to be the new news anchor, they chose a random class, and in that random class they would choose a random person to be the news anchor. Well, it was my class. So what the teacher did is she said, all right, I want everybody who wants to potentially be the new news anchor to raise your hand and say a number 1 through 100. The one who's closest to the actual number gets to be the news anchor. So what did I do? I participated. Even though I didn't want to, I just thought, why not? Because it's fun. Just to see what happens, you know? Just to test the water. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, what is the least obvious group number to choose? The 30s. No one thinks about the 30s. It's always the teens, 20s, then 50 and above. But no one thinks about the 30s, so I choose 36, and I'm the only person in the class who chooses in the 30s. But wouldn't you know it, Wouldn't you know? Well, I think you know what happens when I say wouldn't you know it. I'm showing up every other day to be the new news anchor, and I didn't want to be. But I played with God. And I ended up being the news anchor for the spring semester. No, I don't really, I don't care that much anymore. Don't worry. Haley Wilson has nothing on you. Why are you saying her full name? Emily Miller, what are you talking about? Why are you, what's with the full name? Why? Whatever, you're being paranoid. Anyway, I'm hanging out with Parker Wilson tomorrow. Kind of excited. You can just say Parker. I don't know a lot of Parkers. What is happening here?
I want you to convince me, why I should let you live. Go.
Now that I've mastered physically embodying Mickey Mouse, it's time to move on to the vocal cords.
Anything your heart desires will come to you. It's a small world after all. It's a small...
Am I better than everyone?
If we get married and you expect me to be putting this in the storage or something, you married the wrong person, buddy. This is going front entrance. Okay, people walk in, they know what they're getting themselves into, who they're talking to. the hyperfixations. The potential topics of conversation. This is... Where's my Star Versus one? Wait. Here are a variety of very popular movies that I haven't seen and that I directly blame for because I'm an only child. I have no reason. I haven't seen... I just... Does anyone ever talk about this one anyway? But I know supercalifragilisticexpialidocious because I had to do it for a musical theater thing when I was like 8. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I don't have, like, I don't, listen, I know the plot. So, I think, you know what, I directly blame me not seeing this one because I'm a minority. And like half of these movies. Alright. There is food. There is. But there's not enough bases to provide a full meal. It's like you can't combine a bunch of random patterns to make an aesthetically pleasing outfit. There need to be basics, and there's none. And that's why we need to go out, because I can't eat this shit. Like, who the hell is eating that? Not you, obviously, because it's still in there.
I'm just gonna say it. Andy was a little bitch for not taking his toys with him to college. Who cares? Who cares? Those are your collectibles. I'm taking... Psyche's coming to me with in the dorm. Think I'm leaving these behind? No. Carry-ons. They're coming right with me on the plane. My mom was getting gas. I was sitting in the passenger seat. Commotion comes from my left. I turn around. A man starts harassing her. Starts getting up on her face, asking her questions. My mom's clearly in distress, so I put on my big girl boots. I step out of the car. I turn around and I lean forward with like one arm on top of the like roof, and I look at him and I'm like, "Can I help you?" I stepped into like my white man Sona all of a sudden, and he looked at me and he was clearly drunk, very like not there. And if he was coherent, then this would have been gone in a different direction. I'd be making this video from a hospital bed. Anyway, so he looks at me, and he says in a very sluggish tone, "Number." He wanted my mom's number, so to really get at him, the thing that I said next, my solution to this issue, I leaned even more forward and I went, "She's married." Well, he walked away, so it must have worked, but is that all I could pull out of my ass? I can do a lot of things. I'm very talented, but I cannot hit that one note in Steamboat Willie whistle. I can go up to there, but then when I get to that
Listen, my mom cuts my hair. My mom cuts my dog's hair. We kind of just wing it over here. I don't know. We're in the growing out phase, people, okay? I mean, we are venturing into mullet territory, but we're going to try everything in our power to make sure that we don't get there. Because some people can pull mullets off, but not me. I'm not about to go down that road that I know that I can't cross properly.
I think it'd be funny if Tom caught MJ and they were just like collecting themselves on the floor and being like, okay, I'm so glad you're alright, you're okay. And then Ned's body just... the pole just snaps and his body just immediately hits the ground. No! Ah! Imagine you match with someone on Tinder and then 20 minutes later your DoorDash comes to the door and you open the door and it's them. That would be a really fun scenario. I'm just thinking now, like, that would be really interesting.
Are you looking to start a family? If so, you'll probably need an upgrade on your moving vehicle. What does a car dealership and an airport have in common? Time not existing. So, with that being said, we'll get you in and out of here with a brand new car faster than he can finish. If you're looking to start a family, this is the perfect place to buy your new car. Each car comes already pre-stained with blood, feces, and vomits, a simulation of what it would like to have a child. For those who don't know if they want to be parents but would like to experience what it's like to have a child, don't worry, we have a lot just for you on the 4th floor. All of these cars come preheated with a child already strapped in the back with all the windows rolled up, ready for you to take them home. So come today. In your home. And then come over to Chapman Auto Sales to buy a family car.
Men's bathrooms are kinda gay. What are you going in there for? To see other men pulling down their pants in front of a urinal in open space?
Now I am forcibly feminizing you, bitch. Sorry. You are now going to get forcibly feminized. I am going to, at gunpoint, forcibly feminize.
Oh, hey. You want to stay over the night? Yeah, sure, we have a room.
I'll leave you in my guest room. Over here's my room. Yeah, and then we'll go to the guest room here. Never mind, that's a gym. This is me and Spider-Man on my 17th birthday. And one thing I regret not asking him is this. Hey, Spider-Man, big fan. Where was your spider sense on 9/11?